Hey, what's up, guys? This is Elo Speaks back again with another video. In this video topic, I want to be talking about the recent clip of Draymond Green giving a detailed reason as to why he think that LeBron James is the quote-unquote greatest player of all time compared to Michael Jordan and maybe Kareem Abdul-Jabbar for some people who think that he's the greatest. He went on his reasons. He said that Michael Jordan never had to face a 73-9 team. Michael Jordan didn't face the top competition LeBron James faced, etc., at all. And it was just a bunch of verbal nonsense, in my opinion. Just a bunch of hearsay. Or people in my generation are more talented. This is the most talented the NBA has ever been, etc., all, which is a bunch of BS in my opinion. But hey, that's what he thinks. So that's what he's gonna go with, the narrative that he's trying to put. Now, obviously, we all know that LeBron James is not the greatest player of all time, especially compared to Michael Jordan. There's some people who has him number two, maybe number three, and then there's some people who have him top five, and then there's some people who have him like the bottom half of like 6 through 10. I have him in the bottom half of 6 through 10. I have LeBron James at number six, greatest all time. I don't see him moving past that. Maybe if he wins like an MVP or especially a title with the Finals MVP, then he cracks my top five. But I'm gonna have him precisely placed at six until further notice. If he continues to do bad or fail, then I might have to drop him even lower. But for right now, I think six is uh, accurately appropriate for his ranking in the terms of all-time great players, because I have Michael Jordan, Kareem, Bill Russell, Magic Johnson, and I have Tim Duncan. That's my top five right there. So, again, Draymond Green is entitled to his opinion, but his opinion is nonsense. Now, another factor that I want to place into this to why he created a video, you already know that Draymond Green is a LeBron James butt boy, and he's signed to Unclutch Sports Management. So he's do the bidding for LeBron James. So part of that is spreading propaganda throughout the sports media, bigging up LeBron James. We already know there's a whole bunch of them in the sports media, such as Colin Cowherd, Shannon Sharp, Nick Wright, and etc., etc. So this is just another form of brand building for LeBron James and Draymond Green as well, because Draymond Green benefits from talking like this. From getting on his knees and genuflecting to LeBron James, bowing down to him in front of the masses. It gives him a spotlight. People are going to gravitate towards him. His LeBron James fanboys are going to gravitate to him. And on top of that, is also beneficial for LeBron James, because he don't have to big himself up. He don't have to show his number. He don't have to show why he's great. He has his minions to do that for him. So he could be quiet and not say a word and let all his fanboys in the media do all the work for him in terms of propping him up, and he just has to play basketball. So we already know that LeBron James is on the cusp of passing Kareem Abdul-Jabbar for an all-time scoring record. He's like close, really, really close, and he should pass it this season, barring injuries. So that's going to be another talking point that they're going to use to try to big up LeBron James in terms of trying to say that he's better than Michael Jordan. But in all, they're struggling right now with the Lakers. They're 13th in the West. They're 4 games under 500, and I don't see them making a push for a championship. So it's safe to say that they're not going to do anything this year. LeBron James is going to beat the record stat pad throughout the rest of the season to get his numbers, and that'll be that. They'll probably make play-in, get knocked off first round, and then that'll be the end of their season. But in terms of this whole take from Draymond Green is just, we already know it's pathetic. It's just land-based. He's trying to land-base Jordan, other players around him to big up LeBron James. It's quite pathetic if you ask me. But again, it's his opinion and what he thinks of it. I have my opinions as well, but deep down, we all know Michael Jordan is the greatest of all time. And when you have to have butt boys in the media propagate your narrative that you're the greatest of all time, then it's obvious that you're not the greatest of all time. But Again, that's why I just wanted to make this video. Draymond Green was saying other stupid stuff like the talent is way much better in today's era than it was back then in the 80s or 90s and all that. But my thing is, if the talent is way better now, we have better medicine, better training regimen, better coaching, better everything. How come players are still getting injured? How come there's still players load managing, players taking time off? Like LeBron James, for example. Yes, I know he's in year 20, but if the medicine and everything was so much better, he should be able to play a lot more longer, play back to back games. Back then, in the 80s and 90s, there were players that were playing back to back games and they were as getting hurt as frequently and they were playing sometimes as 80 to 82 games. Jordan played 82 games multiple seasons. Multiple. Now, he wasn't the Iron Man that LeBron James is, but the point I'm trying to say is he played a lot longer games in a bigger amount of seasons than LeBron James, and he didn't have all the good medicine, sports equipment, regimens, coaching that LeBron James does now. Sports medicine has advanced way farther than it was back in the 90s and 80s, so that's just why are these players still getting hurt? That's just my thing. I still feel like it was harder to play back in the 80s and 90s because of the hand checking, the toughness of the physical play, etc. You could argue the 90s and 2000s was the toughest era to play in terms of the head checking, physical aggressiveness, etc. I'll say mid 2000s it got less more lenient as regards to they got rid of the hand checking and all that. But again, those were tough eras, and you're not gonna to come out with 30 points on efficient shooting was difficult to do because of that harsh defense that was back then. So if you were averaging over 30 points, that was remarkable. Now you average 30 points now, yeah, it's good, but we expect it because of all the spacing, and you just have to beat your man one on one. With the advent of no power forward or center meeting you in the paint, then come on. But again, that was just another stupid argument from Draymond Green trying to bring up his era and downplay the 80s and 90s and also try to downplay Michael Jordan for LeBron James being a goal, saying that LeBron James beat a 73-9 team. And my thing is, dude, I understand you're signed to Unclutch Sports, but bro, you're still currently in the NBA right now competing with this dude. I want to understand if Draymond Green was retired or at worst he was on the same team as LeBron James doing all this writing for LeBron. But dude, you're still competing against him. You're playing with Steph Curry and Klay Thompson. You're still competing against him and you're bigging him up. Saying stupid stuff like, "Oh, I'm gonna skip and miss a game to attend LeBron James when he breaks the record." Who says stuff like that while they're currently competing against a player? And another thing, saying that Michael Jordan never faced the 73-9 team. Michael Jordan was the monster. He was the 72-10 team. He was the dominant team. Something that I failed to do in 2016. So that's just my thoughts on opinion. I was just so over it. I just wanted to give my opinion and thoughts about this. But let me know yours in the comment section down below. Do you agree with my take on Draymond Green being a butt boy for LeBron James, or do you agree with Draymond Green and what he's saying about MJ? Let me know in the comment section down below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. This is Ito Speaks out. Peace.